Alexander Funeral.
Hi. I'm curious if I can come in maybe and speak to somebody sometime. I have a couple questions about planning for my own death, because I fear death is inevitable because of all these dilemmas that have been happening and occurring with me these last few days. And I feel that death is lurking right around the corner, just waiting to snatch me up anytime I turn around. So I want to make funeral arrangements for myself. And
You want to do a pre-need. It's called a pre-need.
Well, maybe.
Yes, sir. That's what it's called when you want to do a pre-need on yourself. I have the lady who does the pre-need. She usually does it on Mondays and Tuesdays.
I don't know if I'm going to make it that long, though. I'm telling you. Some terrible things have been happening to me lately.
Hold on one moment.
Yeah, thank you.
This is Keena. How can I help you?
I was calling because I'm trying to work something out with planning my own funeral. I think she called it a pre-med something.
A pre-need,
Right. And because I fear that death is inevitable, because I've been having all these dilemmas and all these incidents have been happening, and this just made me very frightened. Now I'm very scary for myself that maybe one of these days death will come a-lurking and come a-creeping and get me. And I'm just fearful. So I want to make sure that I have all my ducks in a row.
Okay.
And now, do you find people have the boxes that you bury the people in down there? And would I be able to look at these items and see them and
The casket?
right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then because I was debating between being casketized or cremated, and I don't really know what the best route to go is. Because
well, that's all up to you.
Right. What do you recommend?
Well, I mean, it's a personal preference. So if you want to be cremated, of course, it will be not a cemetery will not be involved. But if you want to be buried, then you will have to figure out what cemetery you would like to go to, and then you will have to contact them to find out what their charges are.
Right. If I could be just a little candid with you, my family has been very, very mean to me lately, and I fear that maybe if I'm cremated, that my ashes will end up right down the toilet.
Oh my God.
They've been terrible to me. You have no idea. And I have this neighbor that I'm very frightful of, and he's been very abusive, and he's just a terrible, terrible man. And I don't know what he would do to me, in the afterlife and whatnot. So I'm just very frightened that these people will not respect me following my passage. So do you have a special kind of unit or something that will force them to respect me?
You say a what now?
Do you have the special kind of unit that will force people to respect me after my death? To make sure that nothing happens to my crematized body or whatever?
Yeah, so I mean, whoever you would like it to go to, you would have to, specify who that person is.
Well, I don't know who I would leave it to, because I'm very fearful that there are certain people who have no respect for me as a person, as a human being, and I'm sure even less as a dead man. So, do you have a shelf or something I could be put on there at the home that you could just put me up there and keep me safe or something?
We won't keep the cremains. We'll, if you have no one to hold them, then they'll end up going. We'll just scatter them, because we don't hold cremains. No, sir.
Well, where do you scatter them? Is there like a lovely little field or something?
We scatter them in a rose garden.
Oh, it is. So I just don't know how that works. I don't know. I've never had to deal with this kind of thing before, And you only die once, they say, so got to do it right. And I'm just very fearful of the way that the remains will be treated, and because I don't know, these people have been very hateful towards me, very hurtful, and they're saying all kinds of things. Like I told my son that I may be trying to make these arrangements, and he told me that I'm so fat in the ass that it being carried in the casket, they wouldn't even want to carry me. That's what these people are telling me. These people I'm telling you, my family, they're so mean and they've been so hurtful. But so I don't feel, she told me that you usually make these arrangements on Mondays or Wednesdays or whatnot, but I don't even know if I'll make it that well with the things that have been happening to me. I went outside to get the mail today, and right down out of the sky came a branch right off a tree.
Oh my
So
God.
These kind of things make you worry, and they make you think that, you know, nothing is forever. Nothing except maybe, you know, maybe some things are forever. I don't know, like the everlasting stuff candy stuff. I don't know. I'm very worried that my life may be coming to an end very soon. And do you have payment arrangements?
Yes, sir, we do.
And how does that work? Can I extend them out over a period of years?
Yeah, so just depending on, you know, what you select, you will just have to pay something down and then pay monthly on your arrangement.
Well, that would be fabulous, then, because maybe I could duck out before the payments are up, and then what would happen? Would you just go on my wish list?
Somebody will have to be responsible for it, yeah.
Oh, well, you could count that out, because these people